basic tips that every photographer setting out to start photography should know. A lot of times we focus too much on the technical part of photography. It's very good, it's one of the most important, but at the same time, if you're not an hobbyist, if you're doing photography to make profit, then you must actually study other parts of photography in terms of business of photography. Making money from photography, monetizing your photography business is very important. It's a tip that we weren't told earlier on, so we struggled at some point, but it's very important. It's as important as knowing the technique of photography in itself. Technique is key, but knowing these other things is very important too. Also, tips on starting up as a photographer: stick to a subject. Select something and maintain it. Stick to a subject and work that subject repeatedly. If you're going into portraits, maintain portraits repeatedly. You can do other things, but then be a master of one before you can jump to the other, and then do projects for yourself too. That's very important as a photography just starting up, because the money won't come immediately. You probably would go six months, 1 year before you start getting good returns for your investments in photography. But then when you actively know this and then you start just working on projects for yourself, then you'll be good to go. You'll be fine. So pretty much these are a few of the tips I have to share if you're just a beginner going into photography.